Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Veda. If you didn't know, Veda is a video every day in April. So if you've missed a video, I'll link it up here somewhere. Go check out the whole playlist. I put a lot of work into it. So apparently, who knew? But May is Zombie Appreciation Month. I didn't know that. And I'm going to pretend that you don't know that you didn't know that either. So there is Kat's Reading Adventure. I believe that's her name, Kat's Reading Adventure. She is hosting a readathon in honor of Zombie Appreciation Month. I guess it's her 4th year doing this, but it's the first time that I've seen it. So we are going to be participating. But wait, there's more. Chloe Reads a Lot. That might not be the channel name. I believe her name is Chloe. I think it's Chloe Reads a Lot, but I'll link both creators down below. So please go check them out and give them some love. She has created this Vampire Diaries style readathon, and in my heyday, I was obsessed with the Vampire Diaries. I'm thinking zombies and vampires, they could coexist together, couldn't they? To make like a happy little family, right? Anyways, in the month of May, Chloe actually has like a game board, and originally I was just gonna pick 20 books, 25 books, I don't remember. I was gonna pick a book for each space and just try to read as much as I could. I have since decided that I am going to play the board game. I think I want to do 5 turns because that would be 5 books. That makes sense. But, you know, logistically, I will plan that next week when I need to. Definitely going to be doing that for the Vampire Diaries readathon, so I don't really have to plan any books. I hope that between this TBR and the actual May TBR that we came out with the other day, I'm hoping to stick to those 2 stacks of books for the month, but we'll see. Anyways, for this video, I have some undead, supernatural, paranormal style characters in these books. So I thought, you know, it's zombie month, so there might be a couple zombie things in here. It's also Vampire Diaries readathon, so there might be some vampire things, and maybe a couple witchy vibe stories. So these are just like my pile of possibilities for Zombie Mash. It's not called Zombie Mash. It's the Zombie Madness readathon in May. And hopefully for the Vampire Diaries readathon. So, first up is Rom-Com by Olivia Dade. This is actually one of my newest purchases in May. And hopefully for the Vampire Diaries readathon. So, first up is Rom-Com by Olivia Dade. This is actually one of my newest purchases. I really enjoyed Olivia Dade's At First Sight book, and I saw this, and I'm like, that is hilarious. Like, zombies. So there's a zombie apocalypse. So you team up with your cute neighbor next door just to find out that he's a vampire. Love can make you lose your head, but I mean, that's just, ooh. And Olivia Dade always writes like very body positive books. So I'm excited for that one. It's an option. We also have Dietland by Sarah Walker. I thought that this was a book about like diet culture in America and the social commentary about overweight people and about like people that are trying to get into better shape and go on diets and exercise and things like that. But I know ChatGPT can be wrong, so don't come at me. But I ChatGPT'd it, and I think that that is accurate. But I also was told that there's some kind of zombie representation in here. I don't know, I haven't read it, but you know, ChatGPT messes up, but I'm going with it for this. Then we're changing gears quite a bit. This is The Bandit Queens by Parinini Sharaf. This follows like a village in India. She didn't kill her husband, but why not let everyone believe she did? I believe she's also a witch. Again, don't quote me because like I haven't read these. But you know, these are my pile of possibilities. This is Hex by Thomas Oldhelvet. I need to read this like sooner rather than later. But I heard that there's like a vampire representation. I thought it was a ghost story. So I have no idea. Then John Dies at the End by Jason Pargan. I'm sorry. This follows, I think that it's a zombie book. It has some kind of an undead creature. So I'm going to count it. Then we're switching gears again, and we're going back to witch vibe horror novel. I think, like, in my head, I love witchy horror novels, but I don't think I've ever read one. So we're gonna fix that problem. This is The Bewitching by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. You follow 3 generations of witches, and I think it's like 3 completely different timelines. I'm not sure how they interconnect or whatever, but I'm gonna try it. Then we have My Roomie is a Vampire by Jenna Levine. This is a rom-com between 2 roommates who might fall in love, where one's a vampire and one's a mere mortal. And then we have Such Sharp Teeth by Rachel Harrison. It's a cozy horror novel following werewolves. Come on. And then Not Your Average Hot Guy by Gwenda Bond. He's the devil's son. And I know that technically he's not like a paranormal creature, but I kind of just lumped like paranormal, mythological, just these types of creatures that I normally wouldn't read because it's very much outside of my comfort zone. But I had a lot on my TBR for out of comfort zone, apparently. So this is a romance between Callie and Luke. Then I'm thinking, like, I'm just thinking out loud. So if I don't actually do this stuff, then I apologize. But I'm thinking that my husband and I should watch Zombieland because I love that movie and I haven't watched it in a long time. Also thinking that Dietland has an AMC original series. If I don't watch the whole series, like binge watch it, I could at least start it to see if it's something that I'm interested in after I read the book, because then I would finally be hitting one of my goals. One of my goals was to read and watch 10 book to movie or book to TV show adaptations. I haven't read a single book for that goal, or watched any movies for it. Can I count The Housemaid? Because I read The Housemaid several years ago and then I went to, no, I don't think it counts. It doesn't count. I also, hold up. I've also heard that John Dies at the End has a movie? Question mark? I don't know. If it does, then potentially read this and then watch that movie. I really like zombie movies. I don't know if I like zombie books. I don't think I found any zombie books that have worked for me. I mean, there are some like creature feature things that could be zombies, but it's never explicitly like it's a zombie. It's just some kind of weird creature. So I don't think I can count that. But like a real just zombie book, I don't know. They're okay at best. So I have some I'm really hoping that these turn out great for me.